Всем привет, друзья! Мы продолжаем играть во вторую Dogma. Как помните, нам нужно отправиться к капитану Бранту обратно в город доложиться. Поэтому я решил, что я, скорее всего, буду телепортироваться, дабы сэкономить немножечко времени. И, конечно, было бы неплохо объединить тут всякое. Вот, 3 камня, тем более, немало.
We seem to have arrived without issue, but are we safe here?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
We have arrived.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen.
Расскажи слухи об
I
Аларде.
bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, it is plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task?
Вполне.
I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are a place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Naught springs to mind, I'm afraid. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place?
Из милостивой длани сведущ. Милостивая длань это где?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's
Лжевладыка.
find aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty. This
Есть.
appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion.
Да.
A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, it will serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your Majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
So, the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Deesa. The spider has woven her web rather carefully.
'Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace. Let us make for the palace, that she might investigate Minister Allard's chambers.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to
Так,
do
вроде
not
больше
forget
нечем
that we would-
разговаривать. Я устал к нему, если честно, приходить постоянно, блядь, и получать одни, ну, все больше и больше заданий. Сейчас хотя бы один квест сдал, уже неплохо. Обыскать покой министра надо. Что, прям сейчас пойдем?
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is her ties to this figure from the neighboring country have a romantic tint.
We're here, Master.
Вы со мной дальше не пойдете. Я это уже выучил. Если вы используете предмет под названием «Взор дракона», на карте будет показано местонахождение осколков камня пробуждения, однако помните, что количество и расположение осколков со временем изменяется. Соберите 3 осколка, и они объединятся в камень пробуждения. Мощный артефакт, способный воскресить павшего. Понял? Принял. Хм. Прикольно.
Do you know how long you'll...
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Опять? Это ж та же самая девушка. Так удивляется, вроде первый раз меня видит. Будто первый раз. И что, ты ведешь меня туда же? Да?
Tis best you move along. Pray, be cautious.
Have you heard the news? The new recruits are to be sent out to Melv. Melv, I say.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
Блять, что-то я немного в растерянности. Как подняться наверх?
business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Пусто, блядь. А, стоп.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
А нахуй в окно... А. Мягкая посадка. А что за письмо-то в итоге? Мне читать не дают, блядь, вечно. Нужно заходить в предмет, инвентарь, искать это все. Его изучить нельзя. Ладно. А, не зайти сюда. А если я пройду мимо стражи, это будет типа норм?
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts. I've been on my...
Well, well.
Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Вильгельмина? О! С меня сняли эту шапку идиотскую в кат-сцене.
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us? We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered.
Почему ты мне помогаешь?
I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more? Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it.
В смысле? Блядь, это очередная проститутка, что ли? Ой. Спасибо. Карта Мирмикалиона, которую выдают уважаемым посетителям, также известного как усадьба Рос, открывает владельцу двери борделя.
All my years snuffed out in the blink of an eye.
All this quiet makes me itch and cause a stir.
But not at the expense.
I'll gut you.
Do you suppose that was fun?
Блять, он бежит за мной, бежал, потому что я оружие вытащил. Музыки тревожной вроде не было.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
He need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
Right you are. Now to report to Captain Brant. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Стоп. Наверху, на стенах.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Good tidings to you. Are you the Arisen, perchance? Aye, I thought you might be the one. My husband spoke of you, you see. 'Tis through him I hear much of the gossip going around town. I suppose you're here to see him. You'll have to come another day, I fear. He's been sent out on a mission, and I can't say when he'll return. 'Tis a perilous mission at that. I've heard he is to fell a Dullahan at the Ildua's resting place. I worry for him. I do hope he'll fare all right.
Но это даже не задание.
Some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Now to report to Captain Brant. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
Я сначала подумал, она говорит про, ну, Бранта, типа. Женщина.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Его уже здесь нет, наверное.
We have reached our destination.
Не, он еще тут.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and his neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phaser's fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
As a reward for you will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that Your Majesty return once you've procured such attire.
Господи, сколько всего происходит в этой игре, блядь. Запутался.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
Неделя еще не прошла.
We have but to follow.
Wonder if there's any easy work
A lonely place. Not without its
bloody
charms.
starving.
Но еду ложить я не буду. Цветы тоже. Пилюльки только если. Зелье можно положить. Это пока не нужно. Шкуры разные, добытые. Он много еды несет. Но если нельзя положить надетое, нехуй мне его показывать тогда. Пусть со мной будет. Что-то рыба делает. Еды здесь быть не должно, это 100%. И оружие-то все продать надо. Или пока не спешить. Не знаю. Ладно, сейчас задание феи обмана самое такое быстрое. По факту. В плане выполнения. Ой, у меня 2 туники.
Oh.
We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt. Here we are.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to, or shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do not forget.
Так, походу, задание нужно в последнюю очередь выполнять, как я понимаю. Сначала выполнить все остальное. Но мне сейчас дали четко это понять. Ладно. Где караван, блядь?
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox. Cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main.
This ox cart's bound for Mel. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Поехали. Мне как раз туда.
Who are you then?
Can't work as late as I used to anymore.
Oh, it's fine. We're still in the fight.
Блять. Надеялся, спокойно доедем.
Have a little faith in yourself.
Now to report to Captain Grant.
А, ну охуенно, блядь. Прогоните дракона. А мы до куда доехали? О, мы опять эта девушка.
Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
У него даже хп не отображается. А, все. Ебать у него жизни. Огненная против дракона. Да, шикарно. Геральт находится на дракона. Красавчик. Все, дракон, давай улетай отсюда. Одну полоску сейчас снимем. И ты улетаешь. Согласен? Нет, он не улетает. Ну пиздец.
It is a foe worthy of caution. Nor to save our vessel. We can ill afford to rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our foe carefully to determine our vessel.
Повыше занять позицию против дракона. Хорошо. Опять я устал от него тупо стрелять. Слабых мест уже не осталось же, правильно? А, есть, подожди. он обновился, у него появились еще какие-то наросты. Все улетает. Блять, ну много времени на него потратили, а получили вообще ничего.
Show yourself. 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you. Truly.
That wasn't the dragon, but a poor imitation of it. No wonder I feel so hollow.
Спросить его о стиле боя.
Style all my own. A patchwork of techniques, honed for the sole purpose of slaying the dragon.
Мистический копейщик. Так. Это все, конечно, прекрасно, но нам надо уже заканчивать. Чувствую, следующая серия будет вообще у нас интересная. Хочу как раз с этой девушкой поговорить, которая тут сражалась с драконом. Тоже с луком. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь, а главное комментируйте, чтобы я мог с вами общаться. До скорых встреч.